Eagles running back helps Wilmington single moms for holidays. Like many professional athletes, Wendell Smallwood wanted to make a difference during the holiday season. The Eagles running back who grew up near Wilmington could have held a toy drive, or taken kids on a shopping spree, or donated money to an area charity. But Smallwood wanted to do more. He was raised by a single mother, and he knows the challenges those women often go through trying to make ends meet while making sure their children have enough to eat, beds to sleep on, or even the means to take their kids to doctor's appointments. "It wasn't easy for my mom," Smallwood said. "She had to go through a lot to make sure we had what we needed." So Smallwood has spent this holiday season helping out single moms by paying some of their bills, giving gifts so they can have a better Christmas with their families, and in some cases, just providing a special moment. Smallwood said when he was growing up, he knew his mom was going through a hard time, and he didn't want to burden her when Christmas came around. He knew that his mom wanted to give him and his two siblings the world, but bills came first. "That was the most important thing for me, was not stretching my mom out. So why not me, to come out and help shoulder the burden of some gifts here and there to help out other moms," Smallwood said. Smallwood's mom, Nichelle Barber, said with tears in her eyes that she didn't want anything else for Christmas after seeing her son's donations. "It's so emotional, I am crying tears of joy because it touches my heart to see my son be able to do something for another family that's unfortunate," Barber said. "Because I know what that's like being a single mom, having to raise kids, go to school and have a job. It's nice and always good to give back." That inspired Smallwood to hold his first annual Smallwood's Christmas giveaway this holiday season. He encouraged those interested in receiving some kind of benefit to email their circumstance and what they needed. Smallwood was overwhelmed by the responses, both in quality and in the hardships that were described. Tamara Varela, who helped Smallwood with his endeavor, said they received 68 emails. They picked about a dozen families to help. Eagles, reliving Foles' 7-TD game versus Raiders misses the lesson. Eagles, wins, other injured players still have an impact. "It was like crazy," Smallwood said. "I had 3 beds delivered to this family where the kids were sleeping on the floor. Some were sending in their eviction notices. I just had to stop reading them because it was like, man, just crazy. Then there was this one guy that just wanted to bring his mom to a game." Smallwood provided that man with 4 tickets to the Eagles game against the Oakland Raiders on Christmas night. It was the man's way of thanking his mother for all that she had done raising him and his siblings. Jalessa Giles, 29, has 4 kids, and said this Christmas would have been extra tight with her 7-month-old needing open-heart surgery. "It's been hard to get the financials together and get them the Christmas they deserve," Giles said. Giles said she has the best kids, because they had been reassuring her that they understand. She was having difficulty paying bills after the surgery, but Smallwood's generosity helped her tremendously. She said she cried when she found out she was chosen. "We appreciate what he has done," Giles said. "I'm so grateful. Honestly, to me, to do for others, for people you don't know, that's big." Varela said that has made Smallwood's impact all the more meaningful. "A lot of people do a lot of great things over the holidays, especially when it comes to providing toys for kids," Varela said. "But Wendell was raised by a single mother, and I'm a single mother, and we wanted the focus to be on helping them." As Smallwood and Varela and others read through the emails, they were struck by how much people in the area were in need of basic necessities. Like the family with the children sleeping on the floor. The goal was to meet the needs of the mom first, and then do the Christmas gifts, Varela said. "Sometimes you get gifts, but the needs scream louder, like getting an Xbox 360, but the electricity is going to be cut off next week." Some of the emails, in fact, were written by the kids, unbeknownst to their mothers. "Those were the most heart-wrenching ones," Varela said. "These were genuine people with genuine needs." Smallwood and his group solicited sponsors to donate money, materials, toys and the like. They were amazed by the willingness to help even though the group got off to a late start. Varela said they pulled this off in less than 2 weeks, but they hope this will become an annual tradition. They hope to get more people and area companies involved, such as contractors to make household repairs and mechanics to repair cars so moms can get their kids to the doctor and other appointments. It means a lot to be able to help families out like that, Smallwood said. Smallwood might be having a difficult season on the field. He hasn't been on the Eagles' game day roster for the last 4 games, in part because of a knee injury that kept him out of 2 games earlier in the season. But he said those setbacks haven't changed him, and neither has the wealth resulting from his first NFL contract. That's the one thing about Wendell, Verla said. I've known him for the past 4 or 5 years, and I've seen him grow as a person. His demeanor and his values have always stayed the same. And he always makes time for people. Contact Martin Frank at mfrank@delawareinline.com. Follow on Twitter at mfrankinfl. Contact Josephine Peterson at 302-324-2856 or jpeterson@delawareinline.com. Follow her on Twitter at jpeterson93.